Hey guys, so today I'm going to be I'm going to be doing a video essay / review on Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith and why it is one of the most underrated sci-fi films of all time. So, first of all, you have to understand that Revenge of the Sith is a long film. It's almost 2.5 hours, and honestly, it does use that time well, but at the same time, it is strangely paced and almost feels like two different films. The reason the film is good, though, is because of the character development of Anakin Skywalker and his fall to darkness. This is what the whole prequel trilogy has been building up to, and finally it is exploited properly, showing how events from Episode 2, and to a lesser extent 1, have made Anakin into a more morally ambiguous character. Instead of the hero you see in the first two films, his dark side is first shown when he fights Dooku at the beginning of the film. If you've watched the second film, then you know that Dooku actually chops off Anakin's arm at the end of the film during the finale. So, Anakin obviously resents Dooku for this and doesn't hold back when fighting, until finally his own hand's chopped off by Anakin. Dooku is weak and defenseless. Meanwhile, the Chancellor in the background is edging him on to kill him, and Anakin knows he shouldn't, but then the Chancellor says, "Do it," and it pushes Anakin over the edge, and in a dark twist, he actually chops off Dooku's head. This was likely to shock the fans at the time, not knowing how far Anakin had really come to the dark side. After this scene, they do end up escaping practically unscathed. Throughout the middle section of the film, he is being edged on by the Chancellor about the dark side, and which will save his wife, as he is worried for her life after having visions of her death. He then finds out that the Chancellor was a Sith Lord, and then he tells the Jedi Master Windu about his trouble, who just so happens to be the same Jedi who didn't allow him the rank of Master earlier in the film. He is denied helping to capture the Chancellor, which places him in a more of a bad mind about this Jedi Master. He knows that Palpatine is the only one of people who can save Padme, and because of his already distrust of Master Windu, he thinks that Windu might kill Palpatine without proper trial. He gets in a speeder and flies there to discover that his suspicions were correct, and Windu did indeed plan to kill Palpatine. He cannot let Windu do this, as he thinks that Palpatine is the only one who can save Padme. He chops off Windu's hand, giving Palpatine a chance to force push him off the building. The scene not only shows how much Anakin has changed from the beginning of the film to the end, but also how much Palpatine has been manipulating him throughout the whole trilogy. Now that he is beginning his service to Palpatine, he is told to kill all the Jedi in the temple. It is a dark and thrilling scene that was sadly mostly cut out of the final film. He has to deal with killing younglings and previously trusted Jedi that were some of his best friends. Then, at the very ending of the film, you see Anakin finally come face to face with Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. An intense duel that is my second favourite Star Wars duel of all time. During the scene, Anakin ironically kills Padme, the woman that he has been working for Palpatine to protect. Alongside this phenomenal battle, Order 66 is issued. This scene was especially sad for expanded universe fans like me. It was done really well and is one of the best Star Wars scenes to date. And finally, Yoda has to try and defeat Palpatine. He tries to be his best, but ultimately Palpatine wins. The rest of the film is just getting everyone into startup positions for New Hope, which I didn't mind. Overall, this film is a masterpiece in plot, not so good dialogue or special effects wise, but still really incredible and interesting. Thanks for watching, be sure to like and subscribe, bye.